Hey there, fellas. So today we'll be having a bit of fun, as you've probably come to expect. So as you all know, I usually come out straight away and show you what sort of car we'll be working on. And today's guinea pig is going to be an UAZ van, which we call a bread loaf in these parts. This here is an UAZ ambulance van, which people sometimes also call a tablet. This car is not bad at all. Its off-road capabilities are fantastic. Throughout its long production run, it's proven to be a very reliable and capable thing. In any case, today this car is undergoing some serious changes. We have already sculpted a car out of ice. We've also done a bunch of other stuff. And as for today, we've decided to ditch the stock bodywork and turn this thing into a house. And I'm not even joking. Once we're done, this is going to be a mobile home. Like a log cabin with some roof tiles, proper plumbing, some windows and doors. This is going to be so much fun. Oh yeah, and we still want to be able to drive around in this thing. Alright, I suggest we get to work on our four-wheel log cabin. Let's do this. Building a house on an UAZ platform. Will it drive? Translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Alright guys, we're still working on everything, but we've already pretty much finished the framework. Although there's one thing that we should do before we load up the frame and the chassis. Just to make sure that this is all gonna work out okay. I've got the motor working. And now I'm gonna have a quick go in this thing. Let's do it. Right, I don't have any mirrors. Hopefully I don't back up into anything. What? This is actually pretty neat. Awesome. Doesn't have any power steering. but I like the way this thing goes. The ride is nice and soft. We've got some massive body roll. Hopefully I can keep this log cabin planted on all four wheels. It's held in by 4 tech screws. Awesome. And now I find out that it's being held in by 4 self-tappers. I guess I'll try second gear then. It's like an airplane taking off. Now we go for it. You've got to be kidding me. You thought I was joking? I was actually quite serious. Check this out. What, you scared or something? It's a bit too soon for that. Check this out. The way this thing rocks back and forth. Dude, stop! Why stop now? I'm a bit worried about the thing collapsing. Okay, now that we've engaged the low range, this is going to be much more interesting. That was obviously all a joke on my part. You ready? We almost did a wheelie. We just need to give it a bit more gas. You know what? Maybe when we finish the build. I have to say that there is one issue that's kind of bugging me. I'm talking about the A-pillar on the right. And the one on the left as well. They do hurt visibility just a tiny bit, but it's not that bad. You can still see everything quite clearly through this opening, and the fact that we don't have a roof yet makes things even better. Hey Ivan, can you go outside and do some filming from over there? It goes like all the way up here, dude. Oh man, for real? Now that was trippy. If I'm being honest, guys, you might remember when we tried to do a wheelie on our Shorty project car. Anyway, I reckon that this thing does it a lot better. It is carrying quite a bit of weight. Since these logs aren't quite dry yet, I am freezing my ass off in here. But what can you do? Anyway, I really like the way this thing shifts its weight to the rear axle, throwing you up in the air together with the front end. It's such an exhilarating feeling, guys, let me tell you. But we're not done with it yet. So first we finish the build, and then I reckon we'll see what this thing can really do. Let's do this. Alright, so here's what we're looking at. This is actually quite a neat house we have here. We can make it work when we put our minds to it. Anyway, our mobile home is almost ready. There's really not that much left to do. We've done all the sheathing, so it's all looking pretty good now. And it starts and runs. The steering works. You saw for yourselves that this thing is almost capable of doing a wheelie. As a matter of fact, it actually can lift the front axle into the air. That obviously won't be possible once we furnish the interior. We'll be installing a heater, and a couple of benches where you can sit down and get yourself warm. In other words, we want to make this into a sauna. There you go. We're looking to make an awesome little sauna on wheels. I have to say that such projects, which we make using wood, ice, and other stuff like that, they're always so much fun to work on. As soon as we relocate this thing to the city center, I'm sure the people are gonna go apeshit. This seems to be a bit more interesting than having a sauna in a regular sort of car. Alright guys, time to wrap this one up. If you're interested in seeing what's next for this cabin, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Leave some comments and suggestions, hit that like button. Alright, see you later.